You're listening to the Nerd of Godcast, that place on the Venn diagram of life where Christ culture and nerd culture find sweet, sweet two-player co-op.
Love is a many-splendored thing. All you need is love. 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 Love is just a game, and with that, we're welcoming you to the Nerd of Godcast, that place where Christ culture and nerd culture sit in a 1950s-style diner, sharing one milkshake with two straws. Because love is what we're all about here, and it is a special Valentine's Nerd of Godcast where we're going to talk about the time when a young man's fancy turned to those of romancy. My name is Tony T, and for the next few minutes we're going to be talking about all the things that make us geek out and give glory to God. But guess what, Jigga? What? I ain't going to be doing it by myself. With me, as always, he's the very best at being the very worst, the raging Cajun, the king under the mountain. With me, as always, it's Steve-O Supremo.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello. Often imitated, never successfully duplicated, not even under the most pristine laboratory conditions. He is my main man, Quentin Gregory Neff.
In the name of love. One more. In the name of love.
Very good.
Okay.
She is salty, she's sweet, and she's conveniently pocket-sized. Your window to the magic, Jackie freaking Diaz.
Hey, howdy, hey.
And over in the corner, so far away from me, I feel like we're so distant. It's the best guy you ever want to meet till you're on the wrong side of a PvP match with him. It's my friend and yours, Jamaican Ollie. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
And over in the booth, pushing all the buttons to keep this bucket of bullets flying, it's our own resident smart guy, Nick, the engineer.
Hello.
And baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to get, talking about the weather, and this kind of landlocks this episode and stuff like that, but it is cold, and we live in Florida. We came here specifically to escape from the cold that we mock the rest of the nation over, but it is cold. Woke up this morning, and the temperature was in the 20s, feels like the teens, and that's a bunch of crappy crap. So I don't like it. I'm wearing a jacket right now as we record.
Yeah, I literally never see you wear a jacket.
Like I'm in Indiana. This is ridiculous, but we're going to have a fun time tonight. It is always warm here in our hearts, especially when we're hanging out with you, our Nerd of Godcast family out there. We would love for you to connect with us, and the best way for you to do that is across all of the social media. Scotty Higa, tell them how they can do it.
Wherever there are people online who love Jesus and nerdy stuff, the Nerd of Godcast is there. Follow us on all the socials at Nerd of Godcast and visit nerdofgodcast.com to step into a whole world of faith and family. Level up your weekdays with the snack-size inspiration of the Daily Nerd Devo. Support this ministry as a patron and get early and exclusive content. And join our online small group, the Nerd of God Squad, on Facebook, where you can share some memes and live your dreams. Discover it all at nerdofgodcast.com.
That's right, Scotty. And we want to learn a little bit more about you, and we're going to do that with something that we call the two-question interview.
It's the two-question interview. Bum, bum.
And since we have a romance theme today, we're going to be asking romantic questions.
Ooh.
Stephen, give us a list of your turn-ons. No, just kidding. America wants to know. We're going to look at some fictional couples from our favorite fandoms, books or TV shows, games, movies, things like that. And I want to know, if you could use one fictional couple as a model, as a template for your relationship, whether it's your current relationship or a relationship that you hope to have one day, what couple would you use? Jackie.
Okay, wonderful. We don't have to do the awkward. Who's going to talk first?
It's going to be Jackie.
It's going to be me. To no one's surprise, Leslie Knope and Ben Wyatt.
Aww.
Yeah,
Very,
nice.
very much so.
Yeah.
I love their relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
They very much embrace each other's weird and encourage it.
Yeah. Excellent. That's a great answer. Great answer. Who else got one?
I think for me, from the great novel Holes, Kissing Kate Bartlett, and Sam the Onion Man.
Okay.
Sam the
Neff
Onion Man.
really wants to die for his future wife.
Not only that,
he wants to never actually marry her and then die in a boat.
and not only that, but I want her to become a hardened criminal for me afterward.
However, Neff does have a donkey, so he's halfway there.
You got a donkey?
I feed it every day.
Mary Lou.
All right, Mary Lou the donkey. All right, that's going to be our next T-shirt. Is Neff's donkey? Her name is Mary Lou. Okay, well, do you need like peach? What's the stuff called?
Peaches and onions.
Peaches and onions.
Peaches.
Sploosh.
He gets-
Sploosh.
yes,
That's what it is.
He gets
Sploosh.
Miss Barlow's lovely peaches, and he gives them the onions that the yellow spotted lizards hate.
Shout out to Dulé
Am I
Hill.
the only one who read that book?
I
No,
watched the
read it
movie.
several times. It's just-
I watched the movie. Yeah.
It's just fun to watch you ramble.
Is it in short bursts, perhaps? Ollie, how about you, man?
Okay, this is going to be kind of controversial,
Uh-oh.
but the Huxtables.
That's not controversial.
Well-
Not at all. No, it's not,
Okay.
because the character is different than the actor.
Actor. Okay,
Yes,
so then-
that's a great answer.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, they're in the show. The love and concern that they showed for each other
Yeah.
the whole time. It's not a lot. Sorry, it's not like a lot of other shows
Yeah.
where they're always going head to head, but then they show their love. They were just love.
They were a unit.
Yes,
Yeah.
the whole
So,
time.
and this is all I want to see in the entire world now. It's the only thing I want to see in the universe is you and your wife.
Okay.
And then Nate and Danny and Ava on a staircase pantomiming some old jazz song. That is all I want to see in the world is Oliver Gale's family going down the flight
Oliver
of stairs.
going, Danny!
Huxtables? Question mark.
The Huxtables?
Who are they?
Oh,
from the
that's a
Cosby
great
Show.
from
From the
the Cosby
okay,
Show.
I knew that it sounded familiar,
Yeah.
but I
Heathcliff and
had
Claire
never actually
Huxtable.
seen the Cosby Show. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
and that's it's still very watchable if you can get past like if you can separate the art and the artist, which
Yeah.
really you have to.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't if you couldn't separate the art and the artist, I could never watch any movie with Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk in it. That's all I'm saying. So you just it's hard to delineate anything in Hollywood from reality. You just got to get into the fiction of it and say, I just enjoy the story.
Yes.
And yeah, no, we don't celebrate the current situation that Bill Cosby finds himself in, but we do love the honored family television program that he brought us in the 80s and 90s.
The only person that Tony doesn't hold that truth to is Will Friedle.
You know what? I'm going to come back and say I take my animosity towards Will Friedle back. I repent of it, and
As you should.
And I have reasons for that we won't go into now, just because I don't want to take the time to go into why I had a rivalry, a feud, why Will Friedle was my nemesis for a short period of time, unbeknownst to him completely.
It was a one-sided nemesis.
It was a very one-sided nemesis situation. Yeah, I was Salieri to his Mozart. I don't know, but yeah, no. Will Friedle and I are good. Hatchet buried, and he is completely oblivious to the entire situation here. Steven.
This is, I mean, not necessarily for the entirety of the show, but definitely once you find out some backstory, and then the second half of the show, Jin and Sun from Lost.
Oh, okay.
Again, not the beginning. Because the beginning,
Can
you
you
don't like
can you
Jin.
give for somebody that didn't watch Lost or forgot about it because it was like 40 years ago?
Never watched. Well,
Can
I
you kind of
watched
give
an
just
episode.
like 3 little sprinkles of why?
So, just how much they show each other that they love each other, like, especially later on in the show, because I don't want to spoil anything. But once
You
Jin,
can spoil Lost, dude. It's been out forever.
I'm not going to spoil it because there's
Oh my
people that
gosh.
may be watching it for the
He
first time.
loves it too much.
I am going to respect people who weren't born when Lost.
So
came
you
out.
don't have a good answer, and you're hiding behind spoiler
No,
alerts.
you're not letting me answer, sir. So, but the way Jin, where he starts the show, and where he eventually becomes what he eventually becomes through his character development, and Sun as well, they both just become almost like the epitome of love on that show for each other. Just sacrificial and just always wanting the best for each other. It's just the ending of their story is beautiful, and it makes me cry every time.
Especially when you know their backstory, too, which also starts off.
Well, yeah, because you don't know anything about them. You think Jin is this like horribly like abusive, controlling guy. Then you find out why he has to be that way, and it
How he
actually
became that
and
way.
how he became that way, and the reasons why. Not it doesn't. He's not abusive. He's just very controlling. You find out why he's controlling. It just makes it.
You guys have said so much. I'm glad you finally got to where you said something about it. Like that was at least you gave some like nouns and verbs.
I'm trying not to spoil things. So I'm trying to be more generic.
If anybody cared that much about Lost, they would have fast forwarded through it, and
I
it would
literally had a conversation with a child who was not born when Lost came out, like a week ago, who just finished watching it. So
Okay.
people are still watching.
You're a man of the people, Stephen,
the
protecting the innocence of those who have not watched that show. Boy, are they in for a treat when the finale comes around. For me, I'm going to set myself up and say, Nick, do you have an answer?
I was thinking Carl and Ellie.
That's a good answer.
Oh.
Good answer.
That
Dang
is
it,
very
man.
good.
Yeah,
Dang it, bro.
that's a good
Better answer than mine. But no, I'm going to go with Aragorn and Arwen. I think
Yeah.
I'd rather live one life with you than an eternity alone. So, yeah, good stuff. All right, so the second question is much like the first, but skewed in a much more dark and twisted direction. So we talked about these couples that we like, that we would emulate, that we would want to pattern ourselves after. What about a toxic couple? What about a relationship that's just like, this is not healthy at all? Neff, I can see the veins in your neck bulging out. Looks like you have got an answer that you want to share. Who is the most toxic couple to you?
I mean, it's got to be Padme and Anakin, right?
Oh, yeah. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be Padme and Anakin. Like,
Excuse me, Padme and Anakin were great. Padme and Darth Vader were awful.
but, I mean, have you seen? Like,
Wait. Were Padme and Anakin great? Like,
Listen, I'm currently watching Clone Wars, and the stuff Anakin does, he freaks me out
he's
sometimes.
a lot more likable in the animated show, though, which says something.
Well, yeah, which is saying something, because I don't really like him sometimes
Yep.
because of the way he acts about Padme, and then you have the whole second movie where he's just creeping on her the whole time.
yeah, nobody said that George Lucas should be allowed to write a romantic subplot. Like, that's not his wheelhouse. It's okay.
Last time he did that, a brother and a sister kissed. It was,
And that was my answer for most toxic couple, Luke and Leia. No, what you got, Ollie?
I didn't come up with one for that.
Bill Cosby and
anybody.
anybody. All right. You're off the hook then. Jackie?
I honestly, I try not to watch shows or movies when there's a really toxic couple in it. So, like, I have to think, and it's usually like a side character. So the first one that comes to mind is Ryan and Kelly from The Office.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
That's
very
perfect.
toxic.
yeah, that's a good answer.
Like-
That's a really good
if,
answer.
if they were the main characters of The Office, I would have not watched the show.
Gotcha.
It's a hard watch.
No, that's good. That's good. Good answer. Steven?
Corey and Topanga.
Okay, tell me why.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil anything.
Seriously,
No.
cut his mic.
So-
He's done.
No,
All right,
no.
no. We're done. All right, I don't care if somebody knows. They know, and I'm mad at Will Friedle again. Okay, just so we know, the whole thing. It's all off. Boy, no more. You no longer get to meet the world.
Oh, actually, I
Oh, you have
I
one?
think I got one.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Zach and Kelly.
Zach. Zach.
Well,
and-
that's just because Zach Morris is trash.
He's trash. Yeah, we all
He's
know.
the toxic one. Kelly's fine.
yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, but she did cheat on him that one time when she went with the college guy for a little bit and stuff like that. So
She did what?
when they were still in high school, there was this college guy that came around and everything. She started kind of having feelings for him before she broke it off with
That's
Zach.
a cute little teen, whimsical sitcom
Yeah.
with a little bit of statutory stuff in there. Not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the '90s were wild.
It was a wild time, man.
Not a vibe.
It was a wild time. Can I take my answer back? Can I throw back Aragorn and Arwen and replace mine with Chili and Bandit? That's my new
I don't know why
answer.
I thought you were going to say
That's a good one.
like Chili from TLC and whoever. she's
Chili
dating.
Left Eye and Chili and Bandit from Bluey. That's my good
I
answer.
love that. That's a
Yeah.
perfect answer.
Most toxic couple to me, and I don't want to be so cliche here because I feel like it's really the low hanging fruit, but I just think the number one answer has to be Joker and Harley.
Oh, yeah.
They're like just that mad love thing. No good. No
real
good
bad.
will ever come of it.
So unhealthy.
Yeah, unhealthy. Well,
Well, it's
let
a
us know.
one-sided relationship.
Well, I mean,
I don't think Joker. Well, depending on which version
I
you're
was gonna
reading.
say.
Yeah, it can be, and none of them are good. But let us know who you think the most toxic relationship is, or the relationship that inspires you to want to love better. You can do that by using hashtag 2questioninterview on our social medias. We want to know what you have to think. We're gonna pause real quick before we gotta get into our story tonight, and we're gonna do a little something that we call the lightning round. On the lightning round, I ask some questions, and if you know the answer, just ring in by saying your name into your microphone, and that's going to be how you claim your points. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never.
All right. All of these questions have one thing in common. They are all biblical in nature. Here we go. I am one of God's prophets. God told me to hide by a river, and ravens would feed me in the morning and night. Who am I?
Neff.
Neff.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel is not correct. Anybody want to steal it?
Steven.
Elijah is correct.
Ugh.
I knew it was one of
I was
them,
gonna
Elisha or Elijah, but I couldn't remember which.
Yeah, you guys were hanging out right there in the letter E, and you guys. So for that, you should all be proud.
Yes.
Who did Jesus promise would take his place with his disciples after his death?
Oliver. The Holy Spirit?
The Holy Spirit is correct. After Jesus' resurrection, 2 of his followers were on a road to what city when Jesus joined them? Oliver.
Damascus.
No.
I'm glad
That was
you
Paul.
said it because
That was
that's what I
Paul.
was
That was
thinking.
Paul.
Same
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, Damascus, right?
I know. Hold on. I know this.
2 of Jesus' followers were on the road to what city when Jesus, the resurrected Jesus, joined them?
It's literally.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yep. Gotta move on.
Wait.
Yep.
What does the first letter start with?
The same as the last answer. The answer before the last answer.
Great.
So, Ephesus.
Emmaus.
Yeah, I definitely would not have guessed that one.
The father of a family is called this. Abraham is an example.
The patriarch.
Wow, you gotta say your name first, Neff.
Neff.
Stephen.
The patriarch.
The patriarch is correct. And last one, and we may have done this before, but we're going to see if you retained it since we had so many E answers before. What books of the Bible start with the letter Z for the Canadians out there? Z for the Americans. What books of the Bible start with Z?
Jackie. Nope, not Jackie. Don't say Jackie.
Neff.
Neff.
I think tried this last time too.
Zephaniah.
And?
Zechariah.
Correct.
Dang, I was gonna
And
have
that
one.
has been our lightning round. Great job, everybody. You should all be very proud of yourselves. Congratulations. I don't know if that was the best game that we've ever done, but this is definitely something that we call the best thing ever. Brought to you by Nick Sadler's 3D Print Nook. The best thing ever is when we put all of the nerds in a big bracket and let you vote for who's the best, the king of all nerds, as we crown that this season. Nick, where are we standing tonight on this bad boy?
Well, so last week we had Wade Watts versus Peter Parker.
Parzival versus Spider-Man.
Yeah. So any guesses on that one?
It's gotta be.
Probably
Just
Peter Parker.
don't toy with my heart, Nick. I know it's Peter Parker.
Peter
I even voted for Peter Parker because I was just going with the. I was like, I'm going to be a part of this.
I just need to feel like a winner tonight.
Actually, I think I
Peter
voted for
Parker,
Parzival,
pick
knowing
the
that it was going to
It
be.
is definitely Peter Parker.
Yeah.
With way more than half the vote.
Oh, wow.
Well,
So,
All right.
I'm not surprised.
So who do we have tonight? We're in the semifinals now, right?
yep, we are.
Oh, boy.
So tonight we have, let's see, Data versus Abed.
Data from the Goonies
From the Goonies.
versus Abed from Community. Wow. Yeah, these things are going to get really, really tough here at the end, I
I
think.
don't like that.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty solid Abed. Pretty sure.
Well,
we're
now, out of spite for Steven, vote for Data.
Oh, we're going to see if Jackie can swing the vote today.
I'm gonna say one of them has an Oscar. The other one.
I'm just saying.
And
Is
the other
Abed.
one is Danny Pudi. So,
I like Danny Pudi though.
yeah, the other one has been a duck in the DuckTales show.
That's true. He's great in it.
We're going to have a great time tonight with all the stuff that we have ahead of us. But before we do, Nick, tell them how they can vote for the best thing ever.
They can go over to the Nerd of God Squad page or the nerdofgodcast.com, and it'll link to the Nerd of God Squad page.
Yep, that's how you do it. And you can let us know, crowning all king of nerds, who is the best thing ever. That's right. All right, we're going to play a game. Who wants to play a game tonight?
Me.
It's a Valentine's
Do I have a
game.
choice?
It's kind of a lovey game. So
Everybody has a choice but
Neff,
me.
if you can take that. Jackie, if you can take that. These are your love blindfolds. Jackie, you can take your glasses off.
I was going to say.
You might have to remove your headphones to make this all work
Neff,
for
you can
a
keep your
second.
glasses on.
Here's the thing, though. If I take my glasses off, I can't see anything anyway.
Yeah, but this is just for the visual and the safety of making sure that nothing gets in your eyes. I think that's more
But Jackie
important.
has
Sir,
her eye
what?
No,
makeup
I'm
It's
on.
kidding.
gonna
I'm
be
kidding.
in
I'm
your
kidding.
eyes.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have here a whole bunch of trays that are filled with goodies in a game that we're going to call Life is Like a Box of Chocolates.
Tony, am I going to get chocolate?
You are going to get chocolate, Miss Jackie.
Not until you put your blindfold on, though.
Okay, hold on.
You need help.
No.
Taking my headphone off here, and what I have is I have a stack of delicious chocolate candies in some conversational hearts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each of you a piece of chocolate, and you are going to taste it.
Yes.
And you are going to tell me what you think it is. One in Neff's hand.
Don't taste it yet.
Moving over here
Hands.
to Jackie.
Neff, you look like my second favorite Ninja
It will
Turtle.
not
All
melt.
right.
My
I
hands
feel
are
like a
so
Ninja
cold
Turtle.
right now.
All right, so go ahead and take a bite of that first piece of chocolate. These are all actual like name brand candies, nothing weird or French on there. But
Just a bite, or I can eat
you
the
can
whole
take
thing.
a bite. You can have the whole thing, whatever floats your boat. Nobody's going to want to eat the rest of it after you.
That's fair.
She can take it home to Mike, her husband.
Absolutely not.
All right, so we are going to let Neff guess first on this one, and if he can't get it right, Jackie, you can steal,
Okay.
and then we'll do it in the opposite direction next time. So Neff, now that you've tasted it, you've experienced the flavor, you've experienced the texture, the umami, all of the things.
Smelt it.
Neff, what is your guess for candy number one, chocolate number one?
Is it a peanut crunch bar?
Peanut Crunch Bar is not correct. Jackie, can you steal it?
Is it the good bar?
It is a Mr. Good Bar. Jackie
Wow.
gets
Good job,
the
Jackie.
point.
I don't know much.
I don't like
eat Mr.
peanuts.
Good Bar.
All right, reach your hand out again, Neff.
All I'm hearing from you,
Giving
Neff,
you
right now
number
is an
two here.
is an excuse.
Jackie coming at you.
Chocolate.
Boom. You can go ahead and taste
Ooh.
candy
Different
numero
texture.
dos.
Oh yeah.
They've got it in. Yeah,
Ooh.
all right. So Neff is nodding his head with a
Oh.
look of recognition.
Oh, Jackie does it.
Jackie throwing up the double deuces there, chewing it, tasting it, experiencing it. Can you? I want to see Steven and Oliver. You guys can see these. Can you recognize these visually?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Steven's taking a nap.
I was trying. Well, I looked at it, but I didn't
Jackie
know what
is
it was.
groping for her bottle of water there.
I have to clean the palate, but I know
yeah.
what this is.
All right, so Jackie, this is your guess. So you go ahead and take a shot at it. See if you get it right on the first try.
Butterfinger.
It is a Butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
That is correct. All right, so while Jackie is cleansing her palate, I will hand you
Neff, cleanse your palate.
chocolate number
Cleanse your palate, Neff.
trace.
Making sure my
Nothing's,
mic-
everything's gonna taste like Butterfinger after you eat a
Chocolate?
Butterfinger.
Chocolate.
Ooh, it's
With
got
your
it. I gotta
gigantic
feel it.
bottle of water.
Neff pulls out his
I
giant
don't like
vat
this
of
one.
water.
It's a gallon
Oh, I don't
container.
like
of
this
water.
one.
Jackie does not like this one.
I don't like
Oh,
You
I
can
think
just you don't have to eat the whole thing. You
Well,
can
it's
just
too
have
late. It's
tasted
already
it.
in my mouth.
I think
All right, this
I
is
think
going
I
to
know
be
what that one was.
yeah.
this is
Just
going to
based
be
on the
Neff's
look of it.
guess. Oh, Neff,
yeah.
Neff seems to be enjoying himself, or he's having happy thoughts over there.
I'm definitely gonna need to cleanse my palate after this.
All right,
one.
okay, all right. Neff,
Some would think this is an Almond Joy. This is Mounds.
all right.
This is-
That is incorrect.
No way.
Jackie,
It's an almond joy.
it is an Almond Joy.
Oh, Neff, poor Neff.
So you're right. Some would think it's an Almond Joy because it is.
It's void of joy.
I thought Almond Joys
hate
didn't
it.
have the nut. I thought.
No, that's what the almond is. What makes it
Yeah,
the
that's
nut?
it's an almond. It's
You
a
know
nut.
what? Now I think about it.
Now that you think about it.
Now
All
Neff
right,
is just
try
almond
this next
sad.
What's in the mound?
Coming at you. Just dark chocolate and coconut.
I don't like
Disgusting.
coconut.
All right,
Me
Jackie.
neither. I'm glad I didn't
Jackie
volunteer for this
cleansed.
game.
Jackie
Neff
candy.
cleanse.
All right, chocolate it up.
There was no- there's
This
not
is
enough
going to be
cleansing in the
Jackie's
world.
guess.
I think I know what that one is just by the look of it. Now I'm paying attention. I'm waiting
Now you're paying attention. Now they're going to get harder from here, you guys. They're going to get a little more obscure. Again, nothing that you can't buy at a national retailer, so I'm not throwing anything weird at you. But
So you didn't go to the airport and get a Toblerone?
I
Okay.
did not. No Toblerone in here.
Okay.
No Tony's chocolate because that's like the best
Yeah, no,
chocolate.
yeah,
love
listen,
the
anything.
Tony's
I mean,
chocolate.
it's in the name.
It
But
is.
yeah, no, these are all name
everything
brand candies
flavor?
that we grew up
Mwah.
with. All right, so do you have an idea of what it might be? Is this Jackie's guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Milky Way.
Jackie, it is a Milky Way. Wow. How do you weigh like 86 pounds and know all this stuff about candy?
Diabetes runs in my family for a reason.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
That's why Jackie runs. So
Neff, on your right there. Jackie coming at you.
is this the last one?
No, we got two more after this.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get them all right.
I'm so scared.
I'm
There's nothing
scared.
gross. I'm not gonna feed you. There's no like chocolate covered crickets or anything here.
It would be if I was playing the game.
It's got a little quisp to it.
All right, Neff, tasting, chewing, enjoying, hopefully enjoying. I don't know. Maybe he's not enjoying this at all. Neff, you look like a blind Ninja Turtle right now with your blindfold on,
Okay.
Thank you.
like a Daredevil Leonardo crossover. All right, Neff, you have chewed. You have savored. What do you guess for this chocolate?
Man, a Snickers?
Snickers is
There's
not
no
correct.
Snickers.
I don't really eat chocolate.
That's
my
okay.
problem.
Jackie, can you keep the streak alive here?
Is it $100,000?
Holy crap in a hat. It is $100,000 bar,
Good job.
Jackie. Unfreaking believable. Neff, you're getting trounced by
I eat fruit candies. I don't eat chocolate.
Well, why
it's-
did you volunteer?
I didn't know it was
Alright.
going to be chocolate.
This is a big old chunk of chocolate here on this one. I'm sorry.
So listen, Jackie remembers when they invented chocolate.
Oh, this one's got
'Cause she's a grandma.
Oh my gosh, this is my favorite one.
And it's not your guess.
We might get it. I don't know.
All right, Jackie.
I need more
It's a
time.
lot. It's a lot to
It's a
chew.
lot.
It is a lot to chew. I gave you a big old chunk of this thing here, man. All right. She's working on it. She's working her way through it, savoring it, letting it melt in her mouth. Sommelier of sweets that she is. We need a brand name. Jackie, impress us once again.
I think I'm gonna fail you guys. I don't know what this one is.
No knowledge.
What's your guess?
Really feel
Disgusting
it out.
because I hate peanuts.
Can you kind of identify what's going on in there?
There's peanuts. It almost is raisinets. I don't know. Like it feels like there's like something weird in there.
All right. So what's your guess? You got a guess for this?
I don't. I cede to Neff.
Okay, Neff.
This is my all-time favorite chocolate bar.
What
this
is it?
A chunky bar.
It is a chunky bar. It is
Yeah, I
a
hate
chunky
chunky bars.
bar.
I know that flavor anywhere.
All right, final round, cutie pie. Here we go. And I'm just reading what the bowls here say with the chocolates in it. This one says cutie pie. They are bowls shaped like conversation hearts. All right, final round. And I think this is just
God. Ow.
just to eat the chocolate because Jackie has pretty much run away with this thing.
Oh, I love this one so much.
Oh,
Okay, that one hurt a little bit.
Jackie just sounded like an old New York Jewish lady.
all right.
I
You
love
guys,
this one so much,
You
Beatrice.
guys can. I'm going to go ahead and let Neff have the first guess at
Please.
this one,
Go for
even
it.
though he can't win.
It's his turn anyway. He has
It-
to go first.
Gotcha. But I'm just saying he can't win. But I still want to give him a chance to redeem himself.
That would be a Heath bar.
Yes, it is.
It is a
Sorry.
Heath bar. Congratulations, guys. You guys are really, really good at this game, except for Jackie is way better at
It
it.
was a 5 to 7. Just
I have a chocolate chip cookie recipe using Heath bars.
You guys did really, really good, and congratulations for being the winner. You can have the rest of the candy bars that I didn't cut up for you.
I
Do
call
not
dibs.
want the
I
rest
call
of the
dibs on the
candy
chunky.
bars.
You
That's
call
a-
di-
that's
I
what-
call dibs on the chunky.
that's what my middle school girlfriend used to say too.
That's gonna be my
About me.
wife's vows.
Call dibs on the
You know, I'm glad that we're really setting up some good romantic themes tonight. Hey, what you guys didn't know is that you were going to be playing for our Patreon sponsors tonight.
Oh, who did I win for?
Jackie was going to be playing for Zach DM. Neff was going to be playing for Chris Herman. So Zach DM
sorry.
of Omaha, Nebraska, you win a prize thanks to Jackie.
You're welcome, Zach.
Chris Herman from San Bernardino, California. Better luck next time. I'm so sorry. Take it up with Quentin.
I only eat fruity candy.
I don't
Not
know.
Fruit, why fruit shape?
I can't think of a holiday in which we would have fruity candy. Maybe
My favorite chocolate had fruit in it.
that's right. He's not wrong. That makes it the healthy option, right?
Yeah.
What was the fruit that was in it?
It was
Raisins.
raisins. You were,
Oh,
you
so
were
I
right.
was right
You
with
were
the
right.
raisins.
Yeah.
it's
You
Okay.
weren't
chocolate,
wrong.
nuts, and sugar-coated raisins.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so
In a
crazy.
big chunky chocolate
I
bar.
don't
Literally
like
like that
raisins
big.
at all.
Aw. Well,
Raisins are disgusting. They're just dead grapes.
They're dead grapes. Yes.
Corpse grapes.
sounds so morbid when you guys say it like that.
Raisins are just nature's candy.
Well, speaking of dead grapes, let's talk about love.
Okay.
Love, Valentine's, all that crap. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Sorry, Zach DM. Jackie just lost the prize for you. You get nothing now. No. So tell me, like, if you had to describe love to an alien from another planet that did not have any concept of love, what would you say love is? If like a robot asked you to define love,
I'm trying not to go for the Jesus juke.
no, just love, just the love that we celebrate and reflect upon at Valentine's Day.
It's like an affection, caring about somebody, about their hopes and dreams, and everything that they are.
Okay.
When you're willing to put their like wants and hopes and whatnot, not necessarily above yourself, but to where like that is a priority for you.
Okay.
Just quote Corinthians.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was faithful.
Ollie, what is love? You are married here. You are the senior at the table here when it comes to being married the longest.
How long have you been married for, Oliver?
20, almost 21 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So tell me, Oliver, what is love? Or should I call your wife?
It might be better if you called her. I mean, actually, she would probably have. I mean, all the medical stuff that I've been through, and then she still stayed with me. The fact that I moved her from Maryland to Florida twice, and she's still with me
Twice.
twice. That's love. So yeah, with one child the first time, and then 3 children the second time.
See, I think it
God
would probably
bless her.
take more love to have someone convinced to move to Maryland. Moving to Florida seems easy, but moving to Maryland,
I talked to her this morning. She was like, we left Maryland to get away from this.
yeah, because it was
The
cold.
cold weather. Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
That's funny. Yeah. So if you had to describe again love, but you couldn't talk about feelings, you could only do it with actions. What is love?
Self-sacrificing.
Oh, okay. Good
Yeah,
answer.
I think that's exactly what I would say too.
Okay. Neff, what is love in an action statement?
I think doing things for people that nobody else would do for them, in a positive way,
Okay.
and wanting to do those things.
When I was a young teenager, I went to a youth group, and they had a guest speaker who was kind of like a comedian and speaker, and he had a guitar. And I remember a song that he sang. I'm going back in time 30-something years. And he sang this song. He said, I am at the opera. I don't like the opera. My girlfriend likes the opera, and I like her. And I think that just always stuck out with me, of just doing the things that somebody else likes because you like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love is such a vast and soul-bending concept that I'm 100% sure that if you had some evil sentient computer that was bent on the destruction of humankind, that you could ask it a question like define love, and it would cause it to short circuit and break down. In fact, I'm fairly sure that was the plot of the movie The Matrix Revolutions and at least 3 episodes of Star Trek, the original series. So I went to AI today, and I said, define love for me. And the answer was pretty mind-blowing. And it goes like this. AI told me, love is the invisible gravity of the soul. You can't see it, but you can watch entire lives orbit because of it. Biology says it's chemicals, poets say it's fire, philosophers say it's virtue, songwriters say it's confusing, but in practice, love is a decision that keeps showing up after the feelings have clocked out. Love is choosing patience when irritation is easier, telling the truth when silence would be safer, giving when keeping would be smarter, staying when leaving would be justified, seeing someone not as they are at their worst, but as they could be at their best. It's not butterflies. Butterflies are the trailer. Love is the whole movie, including the slow parts nobody claps for. In the Christian's imagination, 1 Corinthians 13 describes love not as a feeling, but as a behavior, patient, kind, not self-seeking, enduring. That is because love is less like lightning and more like a lighthouse. It doesn't flash, it remains. And the wild part, you often recognize love more by what it's willing to carry than what it's willing to say. Love carries inconvenience. Love carries forgiveness. Love carries people when they cannot carry themselves. And I said, dang,
start
AI.
crying.
I know.
Thanks, Alexa.
Thanks, chat.
We probably have a lot of misconceptions about love in our popular culture. So what is the candy-coated lie regarding love that most people are willing to believe?
Butterflies are always there.
Yeah. You're married now for a little over a year. Are the butterflies always there?
I mean, like, yeah, but like it's so different. So like Mike and I my husband, have been together for a long time. So even though we've only been married for a little over a year, we were together. And realistically, even when we were best friends, it was practically like we were dating. There was like no transition there, pretty much. Like,
It was like, are we together? Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
like we're pretty much together. Like, it's fine. Like, he has been my absolute best friend for the longest time. And I say to him pretty frequently, like, thank you for being my safe space.
Wow.
Like, that is, to me, it's not, like, when I say that there's no butterflies, that's not a bad thing. There's
Right.
just such a comfort in the presence of our relationship when we're together that, like, I don't feel like I have to be anything else but who I am when I'm around him.
Yeah, maybe you don't need the butterflies when you're safe in your cocoon with someone that's making you into something better.
Truly.
Yeah.
Like, amen.
Yeah, that's good. And that's hard, right? Because like we get marketed on the feeling of love,
Yeah.
right? That's what sells. That's what the Valentine's. That's what Big Valentine wants us to spend our money on, right? It's the feeling of love, not the practice of love. What's another candy-coated lie regarding love?
I think you just said it, that love is, it's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's more than a feeling. Like, because love is also a choice.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because when things are bad, it's very easy, because you don't feel love when you're maybe in a bad spot. If there's a lonely relationship, you're fighting, whatever that is, you don't necessarily feel the love, but you still need to choose to love that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Sure.
That's good. And you know, sometimes we forget that. We forget that the choice doesn't even mean to choose loving someone when it's difficult to love someone. It means loving someone before they can love you. It means giving them your best, I think, before or without hope of getting something back, because the economy of love is different
Yeah.
than other economies, the other forms of relationship. We give, maybe not even expecting to get back. I saw a painting one time, and I thought it was really, really cool. And it was an elephant on a tightrope in the middle of like a chasm between two cliff sides. An elephant on a tightrope facing a rhinoceros on a tightrope. So the elephant and the rhinoceros were facing each other. And the rope that the elephant was on was tied to the rhinoceros's horn. And the rope that the rhinoceros was on was held in the elephant's trunk. So they were both out hanging over this vast chasm that would plunge to certain death, and each of them were holding the thing that was holding the other person up. And there was like this idea of like, there was trust, like I'm holding you up because you're holding me up, because I'm holding you up because you're holding me up. And it's like, if you are in a relationship and you're constantly doing maybe the more Christ-like thing of like putting the other person first, with the trust that they're going to also put you first,
Yeah.
everybody gets to come in first. It is the win-win situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing. And that doesn't always look romantic, right? There's sometimes, can you think of a situation of something that, like, it's the least romantic thing that's actually peak love? Jackie is laughing, and it's making me nervous.
It's not even like least romantic. So Mike's main love language is acts of service.
Okay.
And so he is always doing, they seem like little things maybe to other people, but for me they're really big things. I constantly forget my lunch or think to even make it or pack it, but there will be some mornings where he will literally wake up with me when he doesn't have to be up, and he'll get it ready for me, or he'll put my keys in the fridge on top of my lunch so I don't forget to take
Aw.
it with me.
That's sweet.
Yes. It's a little thing, but like it's a big thing for me, and it's
Sure.
really silly, but like
Not silly if you're hungry later on.
it helps me not spend money on food at work.
So he's doing it for practical and financial reasons. I get it. This
Yes,
makes sense.
yes,
That's the economy,
totally.
right? Can you think of something else, Oliver? Maybe the least romantic thing that's actually peak love?
Laundry. I do our laundry for Celia and I, and
Okay.
so the times when she comes out of the bathroom and she's ready to get dressed, and she's like, "Thank you for doing the laundry." She'll thank me for. I'm like, it's not a problem. It's not a thing. But yeah, I think that's just making sure that your spouse has clean clothes to put on when they get out of the shower.
I think that's really, really sweet.
Yeah.
You know, there was one time, it was a cold day like today. It wasn't today, but it was a cold day like today. And I got out of the shower in the morning, and man, it was just that transition of stepping out of the hot water into the, and my wife came into the room, and she brought me a towel from the dryer.
Oh yes.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
heated and warm.
Yes.
And it was like I'd never felt, because I didn't ask. She just knew he's gonna be cold, and she anticipated me. And that's the Tracy Jordan, where were the French fries I didn't ask for? You gotta anticipate me, and it's like the anticipation of I know what you're gonna need, and I care enough about doing something now that's gonna pay off then, because there's a sowing and a reaping in love, right?
Absolutely.
And that's a beautiful and powerful thing, and that's infatuation doesn't do that. Infatuation is about harvesting. Infatuation is about getting the fruit off the tree. It's not about sowing and watering and planting and cultivating. Infatuation says, I like how you made me feel. Love says, I'm going to give you my best so that you can be your best, even when it's not easy, even when it's annoying sometimes. But again, butterflies, that's a tutorial level. Love, that's a late game grind, right? That is like I'm gonna give my most, knowing that I'm not gonna get the most out of it. So let's look real quick at 1 Corinthians 13. Jackie, you mentioned it earlier. The AI tended to agree with you guys. If you have your little Bible apps, bust that open. I have read 1 Corinthians 13 many, many times at many, many weddings.
Yes.
Jackie, I read it at your wedding. But 1 Corinthians 13 talks about love, starting in verse 4. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It doesn't insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they'll pass away. For tongues, they'll cease. As for knowledge, it'll pass away. We know in part, we prophesy in part. When the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. I was like a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. I became a man, I gave up childish ways, except for all the action figures that I still have.
Amen.
Where now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. I know in part, and as I know in part, I'll know fully, even as I've been fully known. So faith, hope, and love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is love. Now, you know what's interesting to me as we read that now? We read this in the context of weddings. We're talking about this idea of romantic love, but there's nothing in 1 Corinthians 13 that mentions romance. Because this is the kind of love, this is a checklist that God gives us on how to treat literally everyone.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's a behavior, it's a choice, it's a discipline. And I just want to encourage you guys in that today. It's Valentine's season. I hope that if you got a crush on someone, you send them your little teddy bear, your bouquet of flowers, whatever the thing might be, that they reciprocate. Everybody likes to feel loved, right? Everybody likes to feel special and cute and charming and the center of someone's attention. But the more important thing than the love we get is the love we give. And in the end, that's all we have control over.
Yeah.
So give love. Be a living example of God's love. Be inspired by stories of love. They're great. We love love. But the most important thing that you can do is to love God and love others. Final thoughts?
Amen.
Amen. I'll take that amen from Jackie. Thank you for encouraging and inspiring me tonight, Jackie, and for your husband for inspiring me to make my wife's lunch tomorrow and put her keys on it in the refrigerator. So.
Honestly,
like,
it's a game
Tony, give
changer.
my keys.
Yeah, she'll cuss me. She'll be like, "Where are my keys?"
They're with your
I
lunch,
put them in
woman.
the fridge.
I tried to be nice. I wanted your lunch to be hot, so I put your keys in the microwave. And I didn't know our house exploded now. Well, that is all the time that we have for this very special Valentine's Day episode of the Nerd of Godcast. We are headed to MegaCon next month. So if you want to be a part of that and get all the information, if you have been on our Patreon page and you've seen our MegaCon exclusive merch, I know you're excited about it. We'll be getting that stuff out there and available for you soon. But MegaCon is a big event. It takes a lot of prayers, a lot of work, and it does take a lot of finances. So if you're interested in helping us out with that, by all means, you can reach out to me. Email me at nerdofgodcast@gmail.com, and I'll give you all the whys, what's, and wherefores. You can also find information of that at our website, nerdofgodcast.com. If you like this show and you had a great time tonight, then please leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We love stars, especially when they come in 1, 2, 3, 4,
5
fives. And for all the rest of you guys, please share the show. Let everybody know that you have found a great place to geek out and give glory to God. Well, for all of us here at the Nerd of Godcast, for Steve-O Supremo,
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Jackie freaking Diaz,
Bye.
Jamaican Ollie,
Irie.
Quentin Gregory Neff,
I love you.
Nick the engineer,
Goodbye.
and on the camera, it's Nikisha. Love is in the air. My name's Tony T. Until next time, we ain't got to go home, but we can't stay here.